In June of 2017, I bit on a peanut and I instantly went into ecstasy. I went into bliss. I wanted to sing, I wanted to dance, I was high, and I look up and I see 700 other meditators like me in Nashville at a Sadhguru Bhavaspandana event, all walking towards the exits. Sadhguru had just told us, please go outside and do a walking meditation. Find a flower and focus on it. And all I wanted to do was dance. And so I look at Sadhguru because I'm so confused. Why do I want to dance? And why is everyone walking with their eyes down, out? And he looks at me and I look at him and he kind of does this like, go out. I spent 2 hours in this state of bliss. And after 2 hours, when I came out of it, I began my journey to finding the path of bliss eternally for all of us. Because why is it that in a certain state, I was able to be in that space, but then within 2 hours, I was out of it? Why is it that so many of us find that bliss in alcohol, in cigarettes, in drugs? What is it that we're looking for? We're looking for that same state of bliss, but it's ephemeral, it doesn't last, it doesn't stay. Instead, what stays? Anger, frustration, sadness, irritation, anxiety. Throw out, what else? What are the other emotions that stay with you all day instead of bliss? Fear.
Hate.
Hate. Frustration. Guilt. Boredom. Thank you, Bache. It's my biggest problem in life. Yes, boredom. What else? Guilt. Guilt is a huge one. Pain.
Jealousy.
So much pain.
Jealousy.
Jealousy. So many emotions. And then there's poor little bliss by itself. Look how much it has to contend with. So that's what my journey began. It's literally 7 years. My friend Anisha was with me at the same Bhavaspandana. They all thought I'd gone mad. 7 years journey for me to figure this out. This is what I'm going to share with you. You ready for the secret? All these emotions are viruses. They are not who you are. You are not anger. When you get angry, after today, I don't want you to ever say, I am angry. I want you to say, I caught the bug of anger and I'm feeling it. Just like you catch the flu and you get sick, you catch anger, you catch stress, you catch frustration, you catch fear. I'm going to give you a simple example. You're having a conversation with a friend and she's complaining to you about her husband. And she's angry and she's, right? A lot of women have these conversations, right? Aisa nahi karta, waisa nahi karta, usne aisa kiya, right? You're listening and like there's so much anger in her voice. And you kind of love your husband, like you've no problems. But then you marinate in that conversation all day. And what happens? Your husband comes home at night, he takes his shoes off, and you explode at him. But it wasn't you. You picked up that poor woman's anger, and now you've caught the anger bug. You got the bug. It's not you. You love your husband. So he throws his shoes out. Whatever. What's the big deal? Normally, you would have said, whatever, right? But now, it's a federal issue. It's like huge. Like, we're going to sit down and talk about this shoe. I want you to remember this example from tomorrow. I want you, when you start to feel an emotion other than bliss, I want you to pause and say, is this me? Or did I catch the bug? I'll give you another one. How many of you love watching scary movies? But Jay, I want to talk to your parents. No scary movies for you. Right? Scary movies, movies with suspense. So we watch that. And then the next few days we go, oh my God, I'm so scared about my child. Pata nahi college mein admission milegi nahi. The poor thing is in like first grade. Right? So all these like fears, like suddenly you're making up all these fears in your head. But they're not your fears. You watched a movie and you caught the fear bug from this movie you watched. So from today, I want each and every one of you to know that your core is pure bliss. It's love, joy, compassion, forgiveness, acceptance. It's hugs. And any emotion other than that, you caught it. So when we catch the flu, what do? We rest. We isolate. A lot of isolation last few years, right? We boost our immunity, right? Vitamin C low, right? We do all of that. We're going to do the same exact things for when you catch the emotion virus. By the way, I thought I was very special that I stumbled on this. And then I Googled, and apparently there's a whole science behind it. It's called emotion contagion. So what I stumbled upon is actually an extremely well-researched science with clinical trials and results. It's just no one ever talks about it. Emotional contagion is a real thing, and all of us suffer from it. And each and every one of you today is going to be helped with our beautiful team, Monica with tapping, Sachin with yoga, and me with breath work. We're going to teach you how to build your immunity against it, just like you would build your immunity against physical viruses. We're going to teach you how to build emotional immunity against all of this, and that's going to be done through chakras. In addition to that, remember isolation? Each and every one of you is going to become mindful of where this virus is coming in your life. You're going to start looking at conversations with your family, with friends, with neighbors, with what you're watching, and you're going to say, where am I catching anger from? Where did I watch something? Because maybe it's not me. And so, second of all, you're also going to become mindful to that. But in addition, remember, sound heals. There is again a huge science of sound. So today, what you're listening to, the background, it's coded to 528 and 432 hertz. Each and every one of you should leave today feeling just centered and loved and happy and joyful and blissful. Because music does that. So become mindful of what music you listen to after today. Don't listen to things that are not tuned correctly. And when the virus hits, you're going to isolate from people that have been giving the virus to you. You're going to build your immunity with the hacks we teach you, and you're going to put on the songs. Now, our beautiful Anisha has recorded 33 perfectly pitched sound meditations. We're going to make them available to you for free on this WhatsApp, through this WhatsApp network, through our social network. So anytime you feel something, you can go back to her Soham, or you can go back to Shambho or Asatoma. She has recorded all of these beautiful, or Lam Vam, Yam Ham Ram. All of those are available to you. So that's what we're going to give you today. And let's get ready. And we're going to start with yoga with Sachin. Sachin, over to you.